to the Lord's elect, the house of David. All right, so Brother Aharon coming back at you with another lesson, Lord willing to be edifying and uplifting unto the elect. All right, and there's I believe today is the 3rd, all right, and it's right around 11 p.m. The next hour or so is going to be the 4th. Now, I saw this a couple of articles here that I wanted to go into. Lord willing, the load's back up. I hope I didn't lose it. All right, but basically, there you go. Just about an hour ago or so, all right, live updates. It says Truist, Bank of America, Chase, U.S. Bank, and Wells Fargo direct deposit systems are down. Okay, and I caught wind of this earlier today, and I saw a brother doing a going live basically. So I was like, So I tuned in, and he's bringing out some very, very good information. Okay, and I believe the title of his video is they said it will happen on a Friday. Okay, which they and what they said is talking about that so-called financial collapse that's going to happen. Okay, that it happens on a Friday, and there's really no definitive answers given to the people, and then it lingers all into the next Monday. Okay, when Monday comes and everybody's going to work and things are picking back up, that's when people notice that, damn, what's going on? And it's kind of crazy how it's happening now at the beginning of the month, where people are actually looking forward to that kind of paycheck so they can pay their rent, that kind of thing. So the timing is very, very interesting. But again, we were saying that whole Israel situation that happened over there is only going to speed up, all right, this push towards the MOTB. Okay, and now we're seeing it because it all goes through with what? The banks, the money. Okay, ultimately the prophecy states that no man shall buy or sell save he that had the mark. Okay, so when you have all these banks in cahoots and going all the way back to April, when you had the Silicon Valley bank that had gone down and under. Okay, there was a multitude of banks that went through the same thing, but that was just a tone setter. Okay, and now they have the Fed now ready to go. All right, they got the UBI ready to go. Okay, and ultimately they have the MOTB ready to go. Okay, we're in November. Who knows how this thing is going to play out, but let's see. It says customers are reporting issues with their banking services with direct deposit systems being hit. Bank of America, Chase, and U.S. Bank systems are down today as a result of a direct deposit systems crashed. It says banking giants Truist, Bank of America, Chase, U.S. Bank, and Wells Fargo are facing outages, according to users. The disruptions reportedly kicked off around 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Direct deposits were reportedly not updating due to a delay in processing transactions through the automated clearing house, or ACH, network, commonly used for electronic fund transfers and direct deposits. There you go. Okay, now the Fed now, I mentioned earlier, okay, their whole thing, and it's crazy because this is only opening up the door for these banks that we mentioned earlier in the article, all right, to start bringing in or implementing their new form of digital transactions. Okay, this is a perfect time for them to swing that thing in motion. Okay. Wow, this is spirit. American Airlines announces a whopping 144% increase in seats in Dublin flights. That's heavy. 144. All right, so continuing says, Bank of America has, and is also written in green. All right, Verde, truth. Okay. So it says, Bank of America has alerted its customers to the issue, but assured them their accounts are secure. And they have to say that because that's a way of keeping the public cool. Okay, every single time before a crisis goes basically, for lack of a better word, nuclear. Okay, they always have to come out and tell people to calm down. Oh, everything is under control. Take it easy, because the last thing they want is a stampede. Okay, it's like having a whole bunch of cattle and then there's confusion, or there's like a wolf or a fox or something hops in there. You see just how crazy everything just gets, very chaotic. Okay, and out of that chaos, a lot of people, die and get injured and so on and so forth. Okay, and that's one thing they always want to avoid. But guess what? It's going to happen, because all these banks all at once with people lined up ready to go on Monday and throughout the next couple of weeks. Yeah, it's not going to be pretty. Okay. And again, they have to do this because this is all opening up the door for them to bring in the digital ID, the digital banking system. Okay. And once that system is locked in place, it's a wrap. It's done. Okay. And then we could see this in months. All right. I'm talking real fast. Okay. It says Bank of America has alerted its customer. We read that. It says the bank warned some deposits from Friday might be temporarily delayed as the issue is impacting other financial institutions. Right? So, because they're all interconnected. Right? It says Wells Fargo and Bank of America have acknowledged that the slip up occurred on their social media in a message to customers. They said they were working towards a resolution and assured them that their accounts remain secure. That's also a lie. No resolution. Okay? It says there is no timetable indicating when the problem will be resolved. See? So, for all you know, this could be going on for weeks, months. Delays in processing payments remain. The issue does not appear to be a bank-specific issue. U.S. Bank said in a statement it is aware of an industry-wide technical issue impacting some deposits. You hear that? Industry-wide, the fourth industrial revolution. There's a change. Okay, and it has begun. Customer accounts remain secure and balances will be updated when deposits are received. U.S. Bank said, quote, we do not have an estimate on timing at this point. Customers do not need to take any action. In other words, we don't want a bank run right now. But there's going to be multiple bank runs very soon, worldwide. Okay? Because all these banks are worldwide. Okay? Nowadays, you could go to different countries and you have a Chase branch right there. Or a Wells Fargo or whatever. All right? It says no action needed from customers. Customers do not need to take any action. Lee Henderson, Vice President of Public Affairs and Communications at U.S. Bank, said banks are aware of the industry-wide IT issue. He said customers affected by the deposit delays can call their lenders and explain their late payments were due to an industry-wide issue if they wish, but this is not necessary. Yeah, because it's not going to matter. Okay, you could be calling, if 1,000 people are calling all at once and they understand that it's an industry-wide issue, all they'll have to do is just either do something about it or do nothing about it. There's no in between. Okay. It says 900,000 transactions affected. Almost 1 million transactions have been affected by the IT glitch. Okay, so this is for now. It's just an IT glitch. Let's see what the story might start turning into. All right, come Monday, when they have their propaganda machines ready to go and on full blast, talking about Russia, Iran. Okay, they need to have a reason. So let's see. Okay, they're talking about Hamas is already in this country and Hamas affects you too. Don't be naive. Hamas affects you too or some bullshit like that. So who knows? Okay, these devils use the same tactics over and over and over again, just different characters. Okay, and whenever they put out something and it doesn't catch on fire, they do more. Okay, they exacerbate the situation. They do a lot more. If you think so-called Hamas attacking Israel and all this bullshit that's going on over there, okay, was something, you pay attention and you wait to see what happens now, because people are not buying this Hamas shit. People are not really, shaking in their boots like they did back in 2013, 2014 when ISIS was on the scene. Obama was over there talking, oh, we need to stop the Islamic State. ISIL, ISIL, ISIL. You know? It says around 900,000 transactions are thought to have been reported so far, according to the Wall Street Journal. The deposit delays hit on the first Friday of the month, a major payday for most Americans. There you go. Okay. Other banks give no update, but company involved in delayed payments give update. It says Bank of America, Wells Fargo, and Truist have not commented on the issue. Instead, turning to the clearing house, the company involved in the delayed payments for clarification. That's not good. That's not good. Okay. This, like I said, this thing could really be the Kickstarter. Okay. It says the clearinghouse said in a statement, quote, the clearinghouse TCH has experienced an ACH processing issue which impacts less than 1% of the daily ACH volume in the United States. That's less than 1%. So what's going to happen when it affects a good amount of people? All hell's going to break loose. Shit. It says TCH is working with the financial institutions who have customers that have been impacted. Okay, the clearinghouse is owned by financial giants including J.P. Morgan Chase and Co., Citigroup Inc., and Wells Fargo and Co. Okay, it says Chase Bank issues official statement on the outages. A Chase spokesperson said a system issue affected ACH debits and credits sent to us as well as to other banks. The originators of these deposits are working to resend the payment files, and we will post them as soon as we can. It's all damage control from here on out. But again, it's also something known as gradualism, and this is quite a lot going on here. Okay, this is all, gradualism right there. Okay, straight up gradualism. All right, everything from April till now, it's all making sense. And guess what? It's timed perfectly. Okay, it is timed perfectly because now we're shifting into another phase. You got the banks who are setting themselves up, and the next thing is going to be the hospitals. Okay, because there's a new thing coming very soon, and it's going to be the next thing. Okay, the next thing that Gil Bates was talking about. It says banks receive backlash online from disgruntled customers. Many customers were not happy with the issues facing them this afternoon and took to social media to air their thoughts. And it's crazy because I saw a video yesterday or so where you got this sodomite, Edomite. It's just like, what a combination, bro. Edomite, sodomite, who went to a bank and he was trying to exchange money or whatever. And he gave them a $50 bill. They said they're not taking cash. And he got tight, so he turned around. He said, I'm not going to do nothing. I'm just going to talk about it on social media. Because nowadays, when you put something on social media, it goes viral. So I'm just going to put y'all out there on social media. And I'm just like, damn, what happened to this world, bro? Like, what happened? Like, when you look at both sides, the guy who goes to a bank to try to put cash into his account, they say, we're not accepting cash. That's a problem. That's a problem. A bank that doesn't take cash, that doesn't take money, that's a crazy world. Nobody even thinks about that. Okay? And then the guy who reacts that way and says, I'm just not going to do anything else but go on social media and just rant. It's like, this is truly Babylon. All right? This is truly, truly Babylon, man. Straight up confusion everywhere you go. All right? It says one Twitter user said, quote, woke up to my staff about to jump me because direct deposit broke on payday / winter bonus day. Thanks, Wells Fargo and Chase, end quote. And like I said, this is going to lead to a lot of violence, playing with people's money like that. But you know what? The warning has gone out. Somebody said this is theft. We need answers. Wait till they take to the streets because, hey, what government agency can we contact for assistance? Oh, shit. Oh, wow. This is crazy, but you know what? At least some of them are getting some responses. You know, the banks are responding back. You know, the generic, bullshit. Oh, we are aware of the situation and we're doing everything in our power to make sure we get a working resolution, and we apologize for any inconvenience. That type of shit. You know, the blanket PC answer. You know, but again, this is all leading to what? To end time biblical prophecy, which the majority of the end time biblical prophecy, okay, ultimately it ends in what? In war, in death, in destruction. Okay, this is the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 3. It says, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. Okay, and it says, and the door shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Okay, and right now we're in those times where, even in verse 3, all right, where it talks about the keepers, all right, of the house shall tremble. All right, look what's going on with all these banks that's happening, going down and under, closing, people missing money, losing money, you know, trying to get their money back. All right, it's all hell breaking loose, you know, and that's all done by design. Whether you look at it from the right hand side or you look at it from the left hand side, it's all prophesied to happen. Okay, there's a book of James chapter 5, start off at 1. It says, go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. Okay, and Esau Edom is that rich man. Okay, and he's in the process of howling and weeping because he sees that the howling part is where he starts to come out with these draconian measures. Okay, he's coming down upon the inhabitants of this earth, having great wrath. You know why? Because he knows that he has but a short time. Okay, so then you start seeing him howling. Oh, I'm angry, I'm mad. Revelation 12 and 12. Okay, and the weeping is what? Job the 20th chapter, where he thinks he's gonna get it, and the Lord is just cooking his ass, snatching the kingdom up out of his hand, man. You know, Yahushua is gonna come do that, just like that. Okay, I was sitting on my couch earlier before I even started this video, and I was thinking about it. I was like, yo, Yahushua returns in the midst of World War III. Like, that's how close we are to the return of our Lord. You know? And I said, yeah, man, that means that the MOTB has got to be next on the way. You see? And now this. Okay? It says, your riches, verse 2, your riches are corrupted and your garments are moth-eaten. Okay, I don't know why they put the word together like that, but all right. It says, your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye have heaped treasure together for the last days. Okay, and these central bankers, these elite so-called elite bankers, okay, they have accumulated, I believe they said 99% of the world's wealth. Okay, and only 1% of the world's wealth has been given to the 99% of the population to distribute amongst themselves. All right, you think about that. Let that sink in. Let it make sense. 1% of the whole entire world's population has control and power over 99% of the wealth in the world. Oh shit. Oh man. All right. Well, this is your end. Okay, this is your end. All right, because you lived in pleasure. All right, you know, you lived, you know, deliciously. Okay, you made merry. Okay, at the expense of the children of Israel. All right, to your heart's content. Okay, you pushed wickedness, condemnation, destruction upon the nations. Okay, philosophies, abominable, profane philosophies upon the world. All right, via deception, coercion. Okay, straight up Satanism. Well, guess what? All that shit is coming to an end. Okay? All that shit is coming to an end. Just like the Lord said in the book of Isaiah, the 47th chapter that we started off with. Okay? Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Isaiah 47:1. Anyway, I'm going to leave it up there. Lord willing, you are edified. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha Kodash, the water Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Until next time, Shalom.